I've got the new condenser. Also got a set of points as well. I got them from Australia. But the wire's too long. It's way too long. I'm going to have to shorten that. That's where I got it here anyway, if anyone's interested. I've just got to make a shifter for this drift car. That's, what did I say that was? 13 point something. Quickly. Oh, that's 14. Okay, that's 14. Anyway, I've got to thread that, and then I'm going to make something out of this. I'll probably make that a bit thinner. I've got, that's 31.75. It's written there. And the other stuff I got there is 25.4, so I sort of want it in between. So I'm just going to cut this down a bit and whatever. Anyway, I've got a, I was going to make that 12mm, but I think I'll just turn it down a bit. Tap it with the M12 by 125, and then I'll bore that and thread that with the M12 by 125. I'm just going to turn that down to 13mm. Just going to take about a mil off it, so I can tap it with the M12. Anyway, I'll just, I probably should cut that bit off the end there, but it should be right. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just for a race car, so a little bit noisy. I'll film a little bit of it, then I'll reset it and see how it goes. Cut that funny bit off the end. It's taken down to 13mm. So to put in a 12mm tap, that's perfect. Alright, I'll turn that off and set it up after this pass for the threader. I'll run this 10mm bit up the guts of it, and that'll just take a bit of weight out of the centre of it, and then I'll change that to an 11mm bit and just go in the depth of the thread. Chuck a bit of oil on the bit. I'm not a machinist, I've said that before, I just do it my way. Just shown how to do a few bits and pieces and just gone from there. Anyway, sort of need two hands to do this. I'm holding the camera and doing it, but I want to take that bit in as far as I can. And like I said, that'll take a bit of weight out of it, because this shifter is going to be 200mm long. Practically all the way in, like it goes up to here. Whenever you're doing that, you got to be careful, just backwards and forwards. You do not want to break the tap, especially after going to that effort. But this is aircraft aluminium. It's 1771. It's really hard to tap. Finally got that mounted. It's going to take me ages to make these things. This is rubber mounted. That section there is rubber mounted, so it gives a bit of flex when it shifts. So it just makes it a little bit tricky to thread it, because it's not exactly in the centre. Anyway, I managed to get it on. I had to sort of taper the bottom of it because I didn't really want to change this much. Anyway, now I've just got to shape the actual lever. I'm just going to cut it down a bit. It's a bit fat, too fat. Well, I say 31.75 it was, so I'll make this top bit fatter. I'll taper it down at the bottom. I want to leave this flared bit here, so I'm just going to make a little flared section there. That's about it, just making it smooth. It's not going to be anything special. So just cut a bit of weight out of it, make it a bit thinner. A bit annoying, that noise, but I'm going to cut it down to about here. I'm going to leave this top bit, that's how fat I want it. I'm keeping this flared section, so I'm going to take more out of here. Me personally, I'd rather knurl the top, but they want it smooth. The guys like it smooth. And I'll turn that off, it's screaming. That's it, it's coming up to the last pass really. Just going to stop it there, and I'll plunge it into there, shampoo the top, cut it off. I'll give it a polish first, then cut it off. That's it. I've spent 3 hours on this thing. Maybe more. It's 11:30 now. Yeah, it's getting late. There it is there. I reckon it looks good. Pretty much they turn out how I make them. Like they say, oh, I want it like this and that, but that's what you're getting. Anyway, that's that done. Now, it's a bit hard to see that, but I put these points in the way they were. Like each car's a little bit different, so I just put it the way they were, and it turns out they were wrong. David helped me out there. Thanks for that, David. I've got them in right now. The way they had it is definitely wrong. I didn't like the look of it. That's why I messaged him, and he helped me out there. He's helped me out a lot. Thanks, Dave. And I bought these new points. They're supposed to be for an S600, but yeah, they don't fit. What are you going to do? Anyway, that's all ready to go. It should be ready to spark. I'm not going to test it right now. I've got to go and deliver this part I just made. So I'll put the cap back on, and I haven't even tried to wind it over with the plugs in. If that started slipping like that, it may not do it. So we'll find that out very soon. I'll probably do it tomorrow now. It's just getting a bit late here. Anyway, I might make a little video and show you that part I made. Thanks for that. Yeah, I just want to make a little correction. When I was just editing this and I realised that I said this stuff is 1771. I don't even know if I'd make that. It's 7071. That's the type of alloy it is. It's quite hard. It's yeah, like I said, aircraft stuff. Anyway, just wanted to put that in. If I knew how to correct it at the time with the writing on the screen, I would, but don't really know how to do that. We got some Matt brought back some hinges from Japan. This one here is really good. That one there, the chrome's a little bit funny on it, but it's not too bad. It's just a little bit there on that side. But for now, they're fine. They're the right size. Anyway, I'm waiting for Matt to come hopefully tonight. We're going to do a few tests on this thing. First test for spark. Then test it'll spin over with the plugs in. If that doesn't, I've got to just get the rest of those. I've got to get the rest of them parts anyway, but before I can go any further, I'll have to get them. And if we got spark, they spins over with the plugs in. We'll whack fuel in it and give it a kick in the guts. Test for spark. We should have spark, hopefully. Oh yeah. We've got spark. Now, step 2 is put the spark plugs in and see if it'll wind over with the spark plugs in. So we'll just throw them in now. Ready? This is the next test. We want to test if it'll wind over under compression. So far,
and like it slipped.
It's slipping all right. Try that. Slipped a bit. Not slipping actually, but
yeah.
We've got to sort that out.
Yeah.
But it is winding over. We can chuck some gas in it.
Yeah.
We'll see if it'll run. Oh, we've got fuel in it. You can see it coming down the line. Here we go. Doesn't sound good. Oh fuck, it wasn't turned on.
Oh.
Okay, we'll try that. Okay. This is the real test. Hey!
Woo!
Okay.
Sounds
Beauty.
cool.
And then we'll test this thing. It's got a bit of oil on it.
Yeah.
At least we know she goes.
Yeah.
Sound like them carbies are revving way too high.
Uh-huh.
I might just give it another quick start.
Yeah. Was it in gear, you said?
I don't know. Oh yeah, we got oil. We
Sweet.
fucking got oil.
Hey.
Anyway, I'll sort that idle out when I get back from Sydney. This thing's going to be sitting here now for a little while because I've got to take the radiator with me to Sydney. I'll change this around because the radiator goes here, and that stuff's all getting chucked now. The next thing is this goes into the car. That test rig there's that mounts onto the skirt. So does that. You don't need none of this stuff here. Anyway, that's what I'll do. Once I get the radiator going, we can sit here and leave it running with coolant in it, and then I'll just adjust the idle. It's just idling high. All you do is just move. See that screw there? That one screw. That'll drop the idle. He's running like a bloody Swiss watch. I'll just make a little video explain what's going on. I'm not going to restart it because you can hear that screeching. Inside this pulley, there's 3 rollers, 3 springs and 3 little push rods. They need replacing. The actual pulley, internal pulley, what that runs on's new. And I don't want to keep starting it because it may mark it. So that's what's causing that. They'll be here when I get back from Sydney. As far as the high idle, I've just backed that screw off. As soon as I backed it off, I see that dropped down about 2 or 3 mil. So it was sitting up like that. That's enough for it to rev to 2,500 or whatever it was at. So now that will be down. I'll be able to set the idle. I'll have the radiator. I'll be bringing that back. Should be bringing it back with me from Sydney. Like, I'd be silly not to buy it because they'll give me a new radiator with 2 years warranty, fully rebuilt, for less than I can buy that core for up here. So I'm definitely doing that. And you know, that's about it. So the little car runs. I'm very happy with it. You can hear it's really nice and quiet. Nothing leaks. There's no ticking noise. I was a bit concerned about the manifold gasket, but it does seal with just those rings. I've got these things here. I'll be able to put the boot lid. I've just got to find a boot seal. You can't, as far as I know, you can't buy a boot seal. So I've got to go to different places and see what I can come up with. Our local hardware Bunnings, they've got different stuff, and Clark Rubber, I might be able to get something from there. Anyway, as far as that, the other video, I've had to remake this bit of the video because I cut a bit of swearing out of that earlier when we started it. We were pretty happy. So anyway, I'll just letting you know what's going on. The little car's moving forward. It runs. We're very happy with it. It just fired up straight away. Anyway, the next stage, put the body back on. Once I get that pulley done and the radiator, I can sit here, let it run for 5 minutes. And that's it. We'll wheel it over there and throw the body on. Thanks for that. Thanks for watching the videos, and thanks for all the support.